Hi there. Happy fall. Della here, and I just wanted to bop on and give you an idea of what to do this week. So I love fall. In the Northeast up here, the days are still sunny, they're crisp, they're clean, there's no humidity, so my hair is really happy. And this year the colors are like crazy beautiful. I'm absolutely loving the colors this year. But in kindergarten, you know that means Halloween is coming. And whether you can celebrate Halloween in your classroom or not, the kids are talking about it every day. They're talking about what they're gonna be, how they're gonna dress up, what costume they want. It seems to be something that comes up every single morning in circle time when we are talking. Gone are the days in my school where we had, the costume parade and we used to trick or treat in the hallway. That's all gone. And that's fine. We don't want to insult anybody's religion. And to be honest with you, I'm happy that Cinderella isn't forgetting her crown and Batman hasn't forgotten his cape. And it's really for the best. But this year, Halloween is on a Thursday, which means we just have to get through that Friday. You know, that day after Halloween, the Halloween hangover. They're all tired and grouchy, and they had a Snicker bar for breakfast. So it's not quite as good as it's going to be next year when Halloween is on a Friday, but we just have to get through that one day. So I have a new boom deck that my kids have been dying for, and it kind of comes out of that idea of let's try to move a little bit away from the traditional Halloween type thing, but still make it feel fun. So I made a bat escape. In the upper grades, I've been doing a lot with the escape rooms, and I've been trying to figure out how will that work in kindergarten. And boom cards are really the best way to do that in kindergarten. So I just wanted to show it to you. So if your school has completely banned Halloween, this does have some Halloween undertones. So this might not be for you, but if you can still have some Halloweenish stuff, then this might be just what you need. So let me show you what Bat Escape is all about. This is what my kids love, is whenever any of these boom decks start with a video, they feel like they're at the movies. So check out this video.
It's the night before Halloween, and the moon is full. All the bats have left their cave in search of Halloween candy. You must find the bats and return them to their cave before it's too late. You will have friends along the way. They will help you find the clues to solve the puzzle so you can save Halloween.
So you see, it does have some Halloween stuff, but it's not like super Halloween. If you're doing a unit on bats, you could bring this in. So what I've done is, if you're in kindergarten, you know already in October that you have some kids who know 2 letters, and you have other kids who are already reading at a C, or even like those Zoomers at a D, right? And trying to find an activity that works across the board can be a challenge. So I really like to use boom decks because I can differentiate within the boom deck and make sure that nobody feels bad about themselves, because those little 5-year-olds who only know a couple of letters, they're already like taking stock and realizing that they don't know as much as someone else. And I mean, that's heartbreaking. You know what I mean? In October, I already see those kids are starting to kind of feel bad about themselves. So I love when I use boom decks because I can make it so that the kids who are working on their letters, their work looks very similar to the child who's reading. And so it takes that stigma of not measuring up away a little bit. So let me show you this. So once you watch the video, then each kid, this is one of the ones that's for the letter ID. And so what I am finding with my kids who don't know their letters, you send them to a center where they're matching letters, blah, blah, blah. But unless they're hearing the letter, it's kind of pointless because they're just matching shapes almost. You know what I mean? They need to hear the letter name or they're not getting that much out of it. So Boom gives us that sound feature. Oh my goodness, love it. So not only are they matching letters, but
Find the letter X.
They can hear it. So, you know, they match the letter X. But it's that sound feature where they're hearing the letters over and over and over again. And I don't know about you, but my kids like to go back to the same boom decks over and over again. But so this is what the letter matching one looks like. And, you know, of course, so here's match R. It's still self-checking, so they're not getting a chance to make the same mistakes over and over again. We're stopping that before it becomes a habit. So now here's the next level up, right? For those kids who are ready for more. They already know the names of the letters, and now they're working on sounds. Again, this is the sound feature at work for Boom. What is that? Is that a bathtub? It's a tub. So with the sound, we can hear it.
What's the first sound you hear in the word tub?
So now they know that's a tub. So you have kids who English is not their first language, special ed kids. I honestly think the decrease that we're seeing in readiness for reading is that pillar of vocabulary. I just see a huge change in the amount of vocabulary that my kids are coming in with than they have in years past. And I think we've got to build up that vocabulary. We have to help them with the vocabulary. So they match the T and on they go. Like this, I have kids from Haiti. They have no idea what that is. You might not even know what that is a picture of. But I give you the sound.
What's the first sound you hear in the word gum?
Oh, gum. Yeah, that is gum. And then they can get it. But we also have our Zoomers, right? And who doesn't love a Zoomer? A Zoomer makes us look so good because they're reading. They're the ones, I mean, I'll be honest with you, they're the ones you call on when you're in the middle of an evaluation. I had a sneak attack evaluation on Wednesday, and guilty, I called on the Zoomers because I knew they were going to have that really thoughtful answer and knock the socks off the boss. So these are for our Zoomers, right? So they are looking at the picture. Again, they're thinking, is that a scissors? What is it?
The word is cut.
Oh, cut. And so they pick cut. But what I love about this, see, now this is a tub, and it's the same as on the other one. So the pictures are the same. So the kids who are working on beginning sounds, they have what looks so similar. It looks so similar to the ones for our Zoomers, and even the ones who are matching letters, theirs look the same as well. So here we have our tub, and what I've definitely done on this is I have made the options are tab, tug, and tub, because I want to know, are they hearing the ending sound? Are they getting that? Are they getting the vowel sound? This is what I want to know about my Zoomers, because even though there are Zoomers, we still want to keep pushing them, right? So they get the tub. And then as they all go through that first section, then everybody has this exact same slide. They all have it, regardless of whether they're matching letters, they're doing sounds, whatever. And here,
Congratulations, you got the bat in the cave. Click the spider to continue.
so now everybody has this same thing. So this is the escape part of it, right? So now they get the puzzle, and everybody's puzzle is the same, regardless of whether they're matching letters, whether they're doing beginning sounds, or they're doing the reading of the words. They all have that same puzzle. So if I'm working on letter sounds, I see your slide looks like my slide. They still know that they're working on letters. I mean, we're not going to take that away, but at least it takes the sting out a little bit, because when you send a child to the center and they're matching letters and somebody else is writing words, it's heartbreaking, right? I know, we feel it, they feel it. So this one gives us,
move the puzzle piece to the correct spot. Use the bat as a clue.
So they see the red bat and they've got to move the puzzle piece to the red bat. Now, this I like because my kids need to work on that trackpad. And it's a big piece that they're moving, but at the beginning of the year, they're not so great with that trackpad. Now, if you're using this on an iPad, they're just swiping it over. But I like to use my Boom Decks on Chromebooks. I have more Chromebooks. Chromebooks are cheaper, and so we just have more of them in the classroom. But so they do that, and then they move on, and now they go to the next set. So everybody gets that, and then when they get to the end, they all get that same congratulations. You've, filled in the whole thing.
Congratulations.
And then they press this here. And then my kids love this. They love to listen to this. It's I don't know what it is. That's a new thing that I added with this one. And the kids they sit up straighter. They're like, I'm getting applause. I don't know. It might be making a whole room full of like potential actors or something. I don't know. But they love hearing the applause. So I hope that you'll try it. I found that when I write my my lesson plans, my boss wants to know, number one, what's the content objective. They're matching letters, they're beginning sounds, reading the words, whatever. She wants to know which one of those. She also wants to know how I'm differentiating, right? So I can say this one's working on letters, this one's doing the beginning sounds, this one's doing reading. And she wants to know what kind of scaffolds I'm providing for my lower kids. I'm providing immediate feedback, and I'm providing sound. So those are those two things. Then she wants to know, how are you assessing if they're actually doing it correctly? Boom collects the data. So I can go right into their reports feature and see, yep, Joey got 87% on matching letters. So it ticks all those boxes. It lets me differentiate. It gives me the additional scaffolding that I need, and it provides the ability for me to see that they have actually assessed, that I can assess what they did. So this is just a fun one for Halloween. Good luck this week, because we know it's going to be a tough week, right? As we get closer to Halloween, they get more and more hyped up, and I'll be thinking about you. Let's all stand together in solidarity on Friday. So you can find this both in my Boom store, and you can find it on my TPT store. And I've been putting a lot of pictures up on my Instagram at Della Larson's class, on Instagram, of what we've been doing in our class when we've been working on bones this week. It's been really fun. So I hope you'll give it a try, and good luck.